Really, the first part of the EB toe that's important to get is really the EB part of things, because when you're talking about the rope hitting your shoulders, that's super common. That happens a lot, and that most likely is your hands not getting far enough apart or the rope being sideways. So if we look at a standard EB, right? If our EB goes out really wide and it comes around, then it's gonna graze our shoulders or like not even really make it around, right? So the EB toed is gonna be no different, but now we're putting our front arm underneath our leg versus behind, right? So it'd be here, making sure it's vertical. And then when you come out of it, you gotta know if you're coming out to the right or the left. You wanna make sure the rope is swinging vertically. And then when you hit that position, your hands are pretty close to level. They're not going to be exactly the same. Like as Anelia pointed out, they're not gonna be exactly equal like a normal cross. There's gonna be a little bit difference in height, but we're trying to keep it as close as possible to a similar height. So rather than my backhand being up really high and my front arm being down really low, we wanna try to equal them out as much as possible. Typically though, the way to execute equaling it out the actual movement to change, the way we do this is by pulling your leg up a little bit higher, because typically our backhand's fine, right? Typically our backhand, you can get into that position pretty easily. It's more reliant on us bringing our leg up and keeping our whole body upright versus here, right? There's a really big difference between those, and that likely is the case.